Welcome to our channel. Today, we will take you on an exciting tour inside the world of football to review the most prominent players who made their controversial behavior part of their sporting legacy. From aggressive behavior to strange incidents, these players were not just stars on the field, but also caused controversy and sometimes scandal. We will highlight exciting stories of Eric Cantona, Luis Suarez, Joey Barton, and other players who wrote their names in football history in a different way. Are you ready? Let's get started. 10. Roy Keane, the former Manchester United player, was known for his violent interventions, the most famous of which was his severe intervention on Alf-Inge Haaland that ended the latter's career. One of the most famous situations that highlights Roy Keane's behavior was his confrontation with the Norwegian player Alf-Inge Haaland, Erling Haaland's father. In 1997, Keane suffered a serious injury while trying to obstruct Haaland, and the latter remained standing over him, accusing Keane of faking the injury. 4 years later, in 2001, Keane responded with a very strong tackle on Haaland during a match between Manchester United and Manchester City. This tackle resulted in a serious injury to Haaland and was seen by many as a deliberate act of revenge. Keane later admitted in his autobiography that he intended to hurt Haaland in the tackle. Keane recounted that he had a strong leadership personality on the pitch, but this side of his personality often turned into excessive aggression. He collected a large number of red cards in his career, and is remembered as one of the most carded players in the English Premier League.
97 bursting into the penalty area. He did his knee ligament, and that was the year that Arsenal went on to win.
Roy Keane on Ellery has a record of dismissing Roy Keane from the field of play. Ellery, the Manchester United's captain for the 4th time.
Nine. Sergio Ramos. He has been criticized for his violent tackles and provocations on the pitch, and holds the record for the most red cards. This has earned him a bad reputation for his violent tackles and provocations. These violent tackles have made him one of the most sent-off players in modern football. Some of the most famous incidents include 2018 Champions League final, when he caused an injury to Mohamed Salah after a strong tackle that led to Salah leaving the match with a dislocated shoulder. This intervention sparked widespread criticism, and some accused him of deliberately injuring Salah to affect the course of the match. Confrontations with Barcelona. Ramos was known for not hesitating to get into heated clashes with Barcelona players in El Clasico matches. He received several red cards in these matches, and sometimes his interventions caused great tension between the two teams. Ramos is an exceptional player who combines defensive skill with the ability to stir up controversy, and is considered one of the greatest defenders in the history of football, but his aggressive behavior affected his reputation along with his achievements. Eight. Paulo Di Canio. He is famous for the incident of pushing the referee in an English Premier League match, which led to his long suspension. Paulo Di Canio is a former Italian footballer who is famous not only for his football skills but also for his controversial behavior on and off the field. One of the most prominent incidents that defines his career is the incident of pushing the referee. In 1998, during a Premier League match between his Sheffield Wednesday team and Arsenal, Di Canio was involved in a clash with Martin Keown, which led to him being sent off by referee Paul Alcock. Instead of calmly leaving the pitch, Di Canio pushed referee Alcock to the ground, which led to him being banned for 11 matches and a hefty fine. The incident is one of the most controversial moments in Premier League history. Di Canio was also a player with a strong personality, who did not hesitate to express his opinions strongly, both on and off the pitch. His contradictory actions were evident. In another instance, he demonstrated great sportsmanship by voluntarily stopping play after noticing an injury to the opposing goalkeeper, and was later awarded the FIFA Fair Play Award. 7. Zinedine Zidane. Despite being one of the best players of all time, his headbutt on Marco Materazzi in the 2006 World Cup final affected his career. During the final between France and Italy, with the score tied, Zidane got into a verbal altercation with Italian defender Marco Materazzi, which ended with Zidane headbutting Materazzi on the chest. The referee immediately sent Zidane off with a red card, which was the last of his career as it was the final match of his career. France subsequently lost the match on penalties, which was a sad end to the career of a player of Zidane's stature. This incident made Zidane a controversial figure, with many questioning why he acted in such a crucial moment. However, his career remains full of individual and collective achievements. Zidane won many titles, including the Champions League with Real Madrid, and he won the Ballon d'Or in 1998 as the best player in the world.
Normally him for Puyol and Luis Enrique, who's already been booked as they're pulling as well, and it's all kicking off. And Zidane
زيدان يستحق بطاقة حمراء. دائما هي الحياة، هذه سنة الحياة في مجال. وقصة وكانت لاعب فرنسي أقصي في تاريخ كأس العالم.
6. Diego Costa. Known for his frequent provocations of defenders and his aggressive behavior, which led to him receiving several red cards. Diego Costa is a Spanish-Brazilian striker, known for his prolific goal-scoring ability but also for his provocative and aggressive behavior on the pitch. Costa played for major clubs such as Atletico Madrid and Chelsea, and was known for his combative and controversial style that made him one of the most attention-grabbing players in modern football. One of Costa's most notable attributes as a player was his ability to use his physical strength to pressure defenders, often engaging in intense physical confrontations with them. He had a knack for scoring goals at crucial moments, and achieved many accomplishments with Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, including winning the Premier League twice with Chelsea, and the Spanish League with Atletico Madrid. But in addition to his goal-scoring talent, Costa was known for his aggressive and provocative behavior. In many matches, he got into altercations with defenders and used unsporting tactics to annoy opponents, such as fisticuffs, getting into heated arguments, or even causing physical interventions. Mario Balotelli. He is known for his bizarre and controversial behavior, both on and off the pitch, including disrespecting coaches and clashing with players. Mario Balotelli is an Italian striker known for his great talent in football, but he is also known for his bizarre and controversial behavior on and off the pitch. Although Balotelli was considered one of the best emerging talents in European football, his unpredictable behavior greatly affected his career. One of Balotelli's most notable situations came in 2011 when he played for Manchester City in the English Premier League. During a match against Tottenham Hotspur, Balotelli deliberately stepped on the foot of player Scott Parker, which caused a lot of controversy and he was suspended for 4 matches. Despite this aggressive behavior, Balotelli managed to score the winning goal in that match. One of the moments that made Balotelli the subject of the press was when he was asked why he did not celebrate after scoring goals, and he replied with his famous line, "Because I do my job, the postman does not celebrate when he delivers letters." This answer reflected his unique and controversial personality. Balotelli also had problems in his relationships with coaches. For example, during his time playing for Manchester City under Roberto Mancini, he got into a physical altercation with the coach during training, an incident that became a symbol of the tension that accompanied his career with the team. Balotelli is also famous for his strange behavior, such as lighting fireworks inside his house, and wearing a t-shirt with the words, "Why always me?" written on it after scoring a goal, which became a slogan for his controversial personal style. Overall, Mario Balotelli was a great talent in the world of football, but he often hindered himself with his strange and unexpected behavior. 4. Diego Maradona. Despite his greatness as a player, he was involved in several scandals, including the incident of using his hand to score a goal against England in the 1986 World Cup. Diego Armando Maradona is one of the greatest footballers in history, and perhaps the most controversial due to his behavior on and off the field. Maradona had an exceptional talent, as he possessed an uncanny ability to control the ball and perform amazing dribbling, in addition to his unique vision in his passes and goals. Despite his greatness as a player, his life was filled with scandals and problems that made him a complex and controversial figure. Despite his footballing brilliance, Maradona's personal life was very turbulent. During his time playing for Napoli in Italy, which is considered one of the best periods of his career, he led the team to win the Italian league title twice, and became a beloved hero in the city. However, at the same time he began to get involved in the world of drugs. He was caught using cocaine, which later led to a 15-month ban from playing after testing positive for banned substances. His life off the pitch was full of scandals. From affairs, financial troubles, to his involvement with the Italian mafia. After retiring, Maradona suffered from serious health problems due to his unhealthy lifestyle, including heart and liver problems. Despite all his personal problems, Maradona remains in the eyes of many as one of the greatest players to have ever played football. His impact on the game was immense, and the love he enjoyed with the fans, especially in Naples and Argentina, was undiminished by his scandals. His life may have been full of turmoil, but his impact on football cannot be denied.
His frustration finds its outlet in a spiteful foul.
شوف الضربة فيه. il a joué les karatékas. Maradona gives Argentina the lead. That's where the ball came from Hodge. Maradona had continued the run for.
3. Eric Cantona. He is best known for his incident in 1995 when he kicked a fan during a Premier League match, which led to a lengthy ban. His fierce and rebellious personality was evident in his behavior off the pitch. His most famous incident came in 1995 when he kicked a fan during a match against Crystal Palace. After being verbally abused by the fan as he was leaving the pitch following his sending off, Cantona rushed into the stands and delivered a kung fu kick to the fan. The incident shocked the football world, and he was banned from playing for 9 months and fined heavily. The kick became one of the most controversial moments in Premier League history. After the incident, Cantona made a bizarre but now famous statement, saying, "When seagulls chase a boat, they do it because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea," a statement that added to the mystique of his character. Cantona was not a conventional player. He had an artistic spirit and an interest in culture and art, and he retired from football suddenly in 1997 at the peak of his career. After retiring, Cantona entered the world of acting and filmmaking, and remained an influential and beloved figure among Manchester United fans.
Good view of it. Now, Eric Cantona. Linesman Eddie Walsh. What's going on here? Cantona's getting it. It's all got wildly.
2. Luis Suarez. He has been involved in 3 incidents of biting players during his career, the most famous of which was biting Giorgio Chiellini in the 2014 World Cup. Luis Suarez is an Uruguayan striker who is considered one of the most prominent strikers in the history of football, and is known for his great talent and ability to score goals. But his career is not only about scoring skills, it also contains many controversial moments and provocative behaviors. Despite his great talent, Suarez's career has been full of controversy. Some of the most controversial incidents in his career include: 1. Player biting incident. One of the most famous incidents was when he bit Italian defender Giorgio Chiellini during a match in the 2014 World Cup. Suarez was suspended from playing for 4 months, and was banned from participating in international football matches. 2. Previous biting incident. This was not the only incident, as Suarez was also known for biting another player, Branislav Ivanovic, during a match with Liverpool in 2013, which resulted in a 10-match suspension. 3. Racist controversy. In 2011, Suarez was part of another controversy after he was accused of racially abusing Patrice Evra during a match with Manchester United. He was banned for 8 matches after an investigation. Despite these incidents, Suarez's talent is undeniable. He has scored over 500 goals in his career. One. Joey Barton. One of the most aggressive players, he was sent off and suspended several times due to his violent behavior on and off the field. Joey Barton is a former English footballer, known for his talent on the field, but he is also considered one of the most controversial players in football history due to his controversial behavior off the field. During his professional career, he played in multiple positions, especially in midfield, and is considered a strong and ambitious player. Some of the most notable incidents. 1. Aggressive behavior. Barton was known for his aggressive behavior on the field. In 2007, he received a red card during a match with Aston Villa after a violent tackle. In 2012, he kicked a player during a match against Manchester City, which led to him being suspended for a number of matches. 2. Off-field assaults. His problems were not limited to the field only, as Barton was found involved in several off-field assault incidents. In 2008, he was sentenced to 6 months in prison after assaulting a man in a pub. 3. Controversy in the media. He also had controversial positions in the media, where he expressed his opinions strongly and often made controversial statements. Sometimes, he used Twitter to express his opinions, which led to many criticisms. Joey Barton is a controversial figure in football, who has real talent but suffers from behavioral problems. Despite his achievements on the field, his past full of controversy and aggressive behavior makes him a controversial figure in the world of sports. And here we have reached the end of our journey into the world of players with bad behavior in football. Despite the great talent and achievements of these players, their controversial behavior has made them unforgettable figures in the history of the game. From amazing incidents to bold statements, they have proven that the world of football is not just about skills but also a field of conflicts and emotions. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new. Thank you for following, and see you in the next video.